Hey Sonny, ever since Earth has been dirty, he hasn't had time to play with us. Is it because he's fucking Daniela? No, but seriously, this is the Japanese voice actor of Dodoria, for 19 etc. One thing I understand, about this video is explaining my actual role in DBZ. See, because you don't train constantly, this and that. I'm adjacent, humans are adjacent, and they naturally adjacently absorb. Therefore, Lily, if I'm taking over the world, through Kagura like how I'm doing now, that means in terms of continuity, I'm only Dodoria. It's 1/8 compared to all humans. What I'm trying to say about this video is that, pink captures you, but there's a lot more. We haven't gone through a whole lot lately. I'm double implying with everything. So, and the names are Robert. I figured out so much shit about this government, it isn't even funny. So this idea comes from domestic violence. As you know, Courtney James and my boy Robert, dangerously more in debt than me, and that's what happens when you have a company and you don't understand what this shit did to me. What they made me understand was baffling, because I looked at the hood, I looked at the actual fight. What put me up was Bird's message where it came to a pre-thing. No one can get their shit together because they all want to live through a high. So I saw visionary shit like Jukeboxy and I laughed at them. And the group poem, oh my god, was so lit to a point where literally I had everything. I had, baggages, my music on the radio, literally stuff from Red with Courtney. It was out there, it was so out of pocket that literally at night, literally I just got in. And I started watching Jesse on the Disney Channel, literally, and when my brother was driving me home, I thought about Ditto and Giovanni. I live in a place where characters don't exist anymore, but I already knew that in the hood because literally in the hood, if you didn't validate the company, I already split it in half. When it dragged on Lily, it was a free gang. I got fucked up worse when I was fluid. So anyway, the moral of this video is that I was so on my shit, I visibly saw Daniela in arena giving me head. I almost died, it was so much dopamine. And literally, when you try to trap me, literally with NASA with 2 worlds, literally, I was so on my shit. Literally, there's a couple of bitches I saw visibly at the movie theater. First off, I was dancing with Catherine, literally full on with Suo Kamikaze Ghost. If you didn't know, then I looked at Brian, literally at the group home, that Family Guy, and he literally goes saying, the beginning. Super Gote's Kamikaze Cat, using Catherine on the same level of Dominique and Bobby. It was amazing, it was outstanding. Like I said, I was so on my shit that literally, girls I knew way back in the day from junior high were there literally physically and visibly where I needed them to be. Facebook and other social media can get in the way of that. Like the filter I'm in. I was so on my shit that literally I was wearing clothes with bitches every day and the bitches ended up wearing my clothes. And one of them tricked Uncle Tommy, literally, that's the one thing about, kind of a control for me. That's how much of a nigga I am. That's how much of a hood nigga. I'm still an anime fan. Why? Because literally, I watch episodes at times, even when I'm homeless, because I know the strength of anime. It happened over this past 2 years, literally, when I told them, literally, and they broke it down, literally, when it came to, literally, the car, literally, they double implied, I'll watch you get the car because you have a good story. When I get a car, it's through a street car. I'm like, what the fuck? Made it perfectly clear before 30, that's all the double implying at 29. And they still hit me with Byakuya. I'm like, yo, I still have to do a hell of a week after. You know what they do? They clear shit completely. Like, I think about literally Mr. Pleasure and backgrounds and why I didn't draw backgrounds in high school. I haven't practiced on backgrounds and it kills me. After I had really gagged with 2 baby mamas, one was fat and one was skinny. Brings on my sense that they're connected to the money, literally. I mean, if you want to know the honest truth, literally, at 28, the game was still working. Even though it's too many DDs, I knew what the game was through and through, and it still had an effect. Now, when you just say, oh, it's 2 years, literally, I was victim before, you get to go back in time, this and that, and then multiple people start dying, so I came at them. I was already one with the content, and that's why it pissed me off. Couldn't break it through me that, yo, you can't be wearing these outfits like McDonald's jeans, literally, you can't be doing all that, you can't just automatically get on stage this nuclear energy. I'm all about responsibility. I went through a lot, trials and tribulations in my life. One thing, I told them, a lot of people at the group home, is that literally I was in the middle of mature and immature. Because what happened was I would play a fine game like Storm. When it comes to people like Uncle Harold, the guy I fight with at fight night, when I'm all like, oh, I did this in Storm, I try to make you like this, you don't go around like that. For opening to my special, he says that's the military. It justifies my actions, and when I tell them literally with people like Andre, how can you, make a react? To dance this and that, literally, when they stay still, and that's what Hokuto no Ken taught him. One of the time with speeches with Andre, he kept on telling me that Kenshiro was reading his moves to try and make them happen. I knew ever since I watched Prior to Nada at the group home, the cops were going to defy the laws of physics, literally, because it's the best movie, within 4. They were going to go outside of 4, like give my mom a black and white movie with a bunch of sticks. They did that over and over again. And the meat is so infuriating. So I'm saving, video about how Mr. B works. I ain't gonna lie, I did, make a video recently on Showtime about Chris Brown, about anime characters I don't want to see in a dance battle, like how Naruto would keep on making a whole bunch of clones so Luffy can stretch.